my name's Randy, and this is my Iron Man. My quest is to go from Iron to Icon. Early grind is done. Every boss is tougher, every drop rarer, every upgrade a battle. This is the quest to be an Icon. Alright, so I'm gonna try and catch some Dragon Implings. I'm not quite sure how efficient this is gonna be. And it does seem to be pretty heavily botted as well. Alright, quick detour. I'm gonna go to the Wildy Altar, use most of the bones I have, same thing with the bone shards, and then see what my prayer gets to. Alright, I got to 64 prayer from the Wildy Altar. I think I don't really have many bones left, so I'm just gonna try and see what I can get to with the blessed bone shards. Alright, I have turned in all my fossils, and I went and spoke to the guy upstairs, so I got an extra lamp. In total, ended off with about a 13 lamps, so let's see how much XP this gets us. Okay, 2k. I think there's going to be 4 that are 2k. 2k again. Okay, a little bit more, nice. 5k. 1k, how much is this one gonna be? Another 5k, nice. And we are 37k away from 70. And I think I can get that level. 1 sec. 70 prayer. Let's go, baby. Big. Alright. So now that we have 70 prayer, pretty much all the hard tasks are taken away from the Mauritania achievement diary, and now we can go ahead and get them all done. Before we do that, I need to do an 8 of the Myric and started, or I guess I just need to do this quest, but yep, and 71 agility will be fine. An agility potion gives a +3 boost, so easy. And then 50 construction. I think I have 56 or 57 banks, so we're chilling. Alright, let's get these done. Alright, so I got about 1800 oak planks. I'm gonna see what this gets my construction level to. I need 50 for the diary anyway, so I want to knock this out now and see what level we can get to. So I'll be right back. Alright, that's the last larder. That got us to a total of 55 construction. Not bad, man. Oh, that absolutely flew by. Alright, there's In Search of the Mire key done. Nice. Alright, one more quest to do, and then we can get on with the diaries. Quest done. Honestly, a little bit tedious, but that's alright. And I'm pretty sure we get a crafting level as well. That is the hard Mauritania diary done. That means that we're going to get 50% more runes from Barrows, which is huge. Also, the Berderot teleport, unlimited tellies, amazing. Oh, feels good, man. Alright, so I looked at my gear. My best in slot legs would be green dragonhide. I don't even have snake boots. Honestly, I think I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna start the crafting grind a little bit early. I need to mine about 9,000 buckets of sand, which will cost me about 400k, and then I need to use about 1,500 giant seaweed on a furnace. Then I can smelt it into molten glass. Then I can blow it into molten glass. So, gonna take a little bit, but I think it's worth, because mixed hide is gonna be a big upgrade, and it's something I can get very easily. So, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. So, Still mining sand right now. I think I have about 829 buckets at the moment. There is a way to refill your water skins close to where you mine the sandstone. So I'm gonna go do that quick. It's called Enrica's and Anakra's Lament. And then I'll have access to a spot to refill my water skins. So I'm gonna go do that. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Alright. So, I got just about 9,000 buckets of sand. That's going to be just about how much molten glass we need to get to 72 crafting. So I'm going to go ahead and claim the sand. Claim all of it. Nice. So we got 8,800 buckets. Cost us about 450k. So all in all, not bad. And that gets us to 72 crafting, which is very good. Alright. I'm gonna go turn this into molten glass. Alright. Alright, so we got 9,000 soda ash now and 9,000 buckets of sand. Honestly, wasn't that bad making it. I know some people are gonna say I did this probably the worst way possible, and I 100% agree. I just don't think I have the money to actually go ahead and like get the 77 made for super glass make, so it's the best I got so far. I'm gonna go turn all this into molten glass and then make some gear upgrades at 72 once we get 72 crafting, and then we can go ahead and get a fire cape. So exciting stuff, man. Alright, what felt like a short amount of time for you guys, an eternity for me. Alright, what felt like a long time for me and a short time for you guys. I finished enough molten glass that's gonna get me to 72. We ended up getting up to 67 crafting, and I'm gonna be honest, now that I'm pretty much at the finish line, I kind of feel like I did this the worst way possible. But hopefully it was worth it. Anyways, I'm gonna blow this glass. Shouldn't take too long, and then yeah, maybe go get a fire cape. Let's see what happens. Totally didn't miss that level. 68 crafting. Let's go, baby. 69 crafting. Oh, 70 crafting. You can craft diamond amulets and crystal helms and crystal signets. Won't be getting that now, but eventually we will. Huge! Alright, so new plan. I'm gonna save the molten glass that I have. And I am going to cut a Sulisep tree until I get a mushroom, and then I'm gonna make a pie, and I'm gonna boost and make all the things I want to make. And that way I don't have to spend another couple hours blowing glass. All right, and this is what the gear set's gonna look like going into the fight caves. Honestly, it's actually not that bad. What about taking off the helmet? So I get an extra +2 to my range, but I mean, this is more than sufficient, so nice. Where's it gonna spawn? Yeah, he is gonna spawn there. Hell yeah. Okay, so I can go right to Jad, and then once the healers spawn, I can pull him over here. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh. Hell yeah, dude. Huge upgrade. That is the first piece of endgame gear on the account. Alright, so with getting the drops that I've gotten so far, the two goals that I had in mind were getting Song of the Alps done and getting a Fury. if I keep doing barrows, I think the only thing that I'm actually going to be doing is maybe getting runes that I can train mage with and get runes for Fury. So I think I'm going to change my focus. Song of the Elves is the ultimate goal, to be honest, and a Fury, I guess, but I think I'm going to go back to Slayer. But before I do that, I don't have a B ring. I may have drop traded it to my main by accident, and yeah, so I'm gonna go get one back, and then go and imbue my Slayer helmet with my B ring, and then I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go back to Slayer, honestly. So, yep, that's what's coming. All right, so I have a shit ton of water orbs, and I don't really have much money. And I think once I get my money up, I can go and kill all 3 Dagonoths when I go back for the B ring. So I'm gonna go get my money up quick. All right, that's the last inventory. I got to almost 1.5 mil, so that's huge. With this cash, I'm gonna go fix my crystal shield, and I'm just gonna bang out this this B ring. Oh my god, it's finally done. Oh, it took 194 kills. Oh my god. Thank you, RNG. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be honest, the amount of time I spent in Nightmare Zone just makes me sad. This took like maybe 20 minutes, and I get to skip over 6 hours of going for points. If you have an alt account, this is by far the easiest way to do this. This is insane. Wow. Okay, 1 scroll of imbuing. Yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. That's back. Ooh, Hellhounds. I am so down for that. Fortunately, I missed it, but 82 hit points. Well, I can't say I'm surprised, but I got back-to-back clues from Hellhounds, so I'm gonna go do these quick. I'm not gonna open them until this task is over. I feel like it'd be a little bit more fun that way. So after I kill this Hellhound here, I'm gonna go do this, and I'll be back. Okay, in order to complete the started clue, I gotta go do Ikarin's Little Helper, so I'm gonna go do that quick. Alright. Should be the quest completed. And let's go get this clue done. Okay, and before I go back to Slayer, I want to get Fremnik Exiles done. Just so when we're on the Slayer grind, I could potentially get a Basilisk Knight task and maybe get the job, which would be sick. So, alright, that's Mountain Daughter done. And that's Lunar Diplomacy done. Alright, and that's the Fremnik Exiles done. Let's go. 84 strength. From the Hellhound task, I got 4 caskets to open. Hopefully we can get something good. It's alright. Master clue, okay. Oh, I thought that was a piece of God D'hide. No. I mean, 2 new pages is nice. Bandos page. Okay, so no dupes yet. That's pretty big. Got some tinted D'hide and shit. Okay, not bad. Yay, Slayer. Alright, and with that task done, we can now unlock Bassilocked. Wait. Yeah, Bassilocked. Nice. Now let's get it first try. Just kidding. 9 Slayer, which means I can now do Monkey Madness 2, which I'm gonna do next clip for you, for me tomorrow. Alright, opening a quick hard clue. Ooh, Seraphil Helm, some sharks. Master Clue is nice. Hell yeah. Might even be able to do the Master Clue. Okay, a Spore kill coming in. No bucket today. Alright, and it's time to start this quest. Honestly, from what I remember, like, Monkey Madness 2 actually isn't that bad. It's really just the dock part that I'm worried about. You ever seen my boy Kruk get killed by a guy in full graceful with a D pickaxe? Well, it's about to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh. Alright. And that is the end of Monkey Madness 2, man. Huge for the account. Such a big quest to get out of the way. Let's go, man. That's huge. That gets us to 70 Slayer. We get an agility. We get a level with all of these. Also getting the seed pod's gonna be nice for hard clues. Oh, let's go, man. Alright, I think I'm gonna lock myself now to Perilous Moons. I've said it a lot, but now by the time I end up getting all the sets done, I'll have a shit ton of water orbs, which is gonna be my method of getting to 70 construction. And then once we get to 70 construction, I can do a little bit of barrows for some runes, and then I could pretty much go ahead and get Song of the Elves done, which would be pretty big. So, I kind of find Perilous Moons boring, but we gotta get it done at some point, so let's do it now.